Here's the gist of it.
You don't even need Kingdom Hearts 1 to play this.
The only time the plot ever advances in terms of what Chain of Memories is trying to tell after the first game is in between worlds. Every time we're back in Castle Oblivion. Because when you're inside a world, you're pretty much just going through that game's story over again, only in a much abridged fashion.
Striking barrels and items you find could also reveal certain magic cards or item cards.
Item cards in general, because you can find Keyblades too.
Right.
You know, but the way Chain of Memories works is that
don't fuck with me, body.
You go through rooms. Every time you approach a door, you have to use a certain card based on what the door is asking for.
Right.
Each card has different properties. You know, sometimes you can use a card that has a bunch of Heartless inside the room. You can use a sleeping card to have them all sleeping, so you can get the preemptive on them.
You missed.
And stuff. Yeah, I know. It was miserable. But I can still whack them on the head. But as you can see, battles are handled differently because it's not like Kingdom Hearts 1 where the Heartless just seamlessly appear on the arena. It actually loads up a different arena. So with that said, and now you see the reason why this is post-commentary.
Yeah. Right.
I'm editing battles out. You know, when we run into a new Heartless, new as in we haven't encountered yet for this game, I will show the battles off.
And Goofy's just being sexy awesome with that Goofy Tornado.
Yep.
And he gained a Heartless card. Oh, no, sorry.
I would recommend that every time you get friend cards, you would use them with the exception of Donald, because Donald just fucking sucks in this game.
Yeah. Well, no, Donald's just unpredictable, really.
And that's what makes him suck.
Yeah. So I will have to admit, a Donald Cure every once in a blue saved my ass.
Yeah.
Well, whatchamacallit?
Blue Rhapsody better use Blizzard. That's pretty much how I saw Donald. The only time Donald's ever useful to me is when he decides to heal me.
Yeah.
So now we got those red orbs now, which are Google points.
Moogle points.
Actually, wait, I just saw G. No, it said collected GP. It said collected GP.
No, it's MP.
The more you get, the less you have Google Plus you get to use.
Until it just fades away into obscurity.
Oh, sorry.
Kind of like everything else in this game, actually.
Ouch.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it the entire playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. So,
this is one of the annoying. This is a feature that doesn't seem annoying until later in the game.
See, the door is asking for a card value of 1 or above. The white border means you can use any card.
You'll find colored borders later on that'll require specific cards. Let me tell you, that doesn't sound too bad now, but it's going to be a pain in the dick later. There was at one point in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, when I first played it, I couldn't beat the game for a week because for some reason nobody would drop a fucking green card. I now knew what immigrants felt like.
That's terrible.
So depending on what the card you use, that affects the room when you actually step inside it. So, ladies and gentlemen, how it's going to break down is that when I'm not fighting Heartless, I'm breaking shit just to see what's in it. It can be HP balls or it could be Moogle balls. Gross. Just realized what I said.
Yeah, there's an M. There's an M.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Moogle balls, it's Moogle Peak.
Moogle points.
Like, what's your strategy?
Moogle pom-poms.
Like, what's your strategy when it comes to like using cards to go to the next room?
Beat the fuck out of everything.
I just do whatever the hell I feel like, unless I'm looking for something specifically.
I go for rooms that give off like multiple enemies, or harder enemies, because they give you more chances to win cards or shit like that in the rooms.
But there's also a way you can manipulate the spawning system so you can level up easily without having to use any cards.
Right. But like I said, ultimately I just go for the more rooms or whatever I can find.
Yeah.
There's also certain cards here. I'm jumping the gun here a bit. But there are certain cards that'll alternate, like, what dictates how the room layout goes, too. Like, for example, if you use, like, the one card Johnny used for the save room, it'll always look like a small room, a square room with a platform and a save point on it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about Heartless appearing in that world, either.
Donald's useless.
Yeah.
So when you use up all the cards in your deck, you have to highlight the reload counter and hold down the attack button.
And hold X for reload.
Yeah.
Did you just level up by taking a fireball in the face?
Yes,
I think so.
The game is impressed.
Great. Now it's the Red Nocturne is like Leon.
All right, so every time
Except you didn't level up.
Every time you level up, you can choose to increase your HP or increase your CP. When you reach a specific level, you can learn a new slate.
I normally go for my slates.
I mean,
not slates. I normally go for card points.
I go for card points and slates when they're available.
Usually, like, for me, I just, like, go in order. So it's like, if I level up, I get my HP first.
That's actually how I did it.
Then the card points and then the slates.
When I played the game for the first time on the GBA, that's how I did it. But when you play the game enough and you know how to utilize the card system appropriately, HP should be the last thing you should level up.
There's also another function of this game Johnny I don't think has shown off yet, is the Heartless card function. Basically, all the Heartless in the game can be transformed into certain cards, but of course you're getting them as random.
Yes.
And they'll give you various auto abilities, like Shadow will increase your card's attack power by 1 each. Red Nocturne increases the power of fire magic. Soldier, I forget what the fuck he does, it's been a while.
I will be definitely showing off Heartless cards later, but as of now, I don't have any.
That's a shame.
They show you a Heartless card when you're doing the tutorial section, but that's you're just teasing you.
It's just there.
It's a proxy.
It's a cock tease. One of my personal favorite enemy cards to get in the entire game is the Barrel Spider, which is basically auto reload.
Yes.
There's also two of the particular cards in question, right? The enemy cards. Well, not enemy cards, rather the field cards. I'm calling them. Because fuck my terminology. What was I saying? Two of the particular cards you can find yourself grabbing are the white mushroom cards and black fungus cards. Yes, they're black. Yes, they're back.
Yes.
And the black funguses are black. Fancy that. Anyway, you got a double heal when you're at full health.
Fucking Donald.
What I was demonstrating there, that's what you call a slate. You see the cards building up near my health, and now the slate is the total sum of the card you use. So it's a 7 in this case. It can still be broken with the 0 cards we talked about earlier, or anything higher than a 7.
Now the thing with 0 cards is, even though they can be useful, I only recommend really, really using them for stuff like slates, or if you're going to use 0 cards, use the 0 cards that have the attack property.
I use 0 cards strictly for slate breaking.
Right, but I'm saying is that if you got zeros, I would just use attack 0 cards because they come out quicker. Spells and shit like that just get deflected. And as Johnny said, always try to go for your CP, but don't completely neglect your HP either.
No, because Heartless will get stronger the more worlds you travel through.
I'd recommend a ratio of 2 or 3 to 1. In other words, for every time, take 5 level ups, you would most likely do 4 card points and then 1 HP, and then they should get through the game comfortably at that pace. I can do it without it. Go fuck yourself. And here comes Goofy being sexy.
Never mind.
And he's combo broken. That's why you generally don't bother with the zeros, because you don't want them to linger around. Woo!
Card games, ladies and gentlemen. Card games.
I'm surprised you're not even bothering trying to thwack him with the 2 or 3.
Can you imagine if Sora was to go to a water-based environment, all the cards get soggy?
They're laminated.
Well, we're in a dilemma when we go to Atlantica.
Oh yeah, I forgot we go there.
Under the sea, where we can't breathe.
For some reason.
The green cards here that Johnny's picking up are effect cards that'll, when the next room that he uses them in, they'll give various benefits depending upon what happens. Like, Martial Walking will increase the attack power of his physical Keyblades.
Yeah.
And, hold on.
There goes Goofy.
Yo! Hey, you got 2 items there. Martial Walking and something else. No. Tranquil.
In case you don't exactly know where to go, you can hit the select button to look at the map.
Of course, with them all being boxes, not really hard.
So anytime a door asks you for a specific gold card, that's a plot door.
Yep.
Door.
So this is our key of beginnings. So now we're going to advance the plot.
Finally!
Huzzah!
Do you also show off the other one? There's actually a 4th gold card.
Talking about the bonus doors?
Yeah.
Not as the amount of recording I've done, not yet.
Well, they're rarer cards you find in later worlds, but if you open them up in these kind of areas, you can gain access to particular treasures that are relatively rare, and they'll start being sold more commonly later on. Helpful, too.
I would agree.
Yeah, get back in my pocket, guys.
You belong in me.
I can imagine Donald is out, but then Goofy stays. No, go away! I'm reading a ghost story.
Alright, guys, just a quick heads up. The video's on a playlist, and we're on part 2 or 3 at this moment.
Oh.
So we're just gonna keep the audio going, so I can just link them up.
Alright, fuck it. So now, with that said, we're on part 3.
I think we are. It's post-commentary, but at the same time, it is not.
Right.
Getting straight into more up in this son of a bitch, ladies and gentlemen.
Could've fooled me. I thought it was this part was going on a bit longer than normal.
We know who has those belts.
Leon, where's the rest of
Tetsuya
your,
in the... Oh, Leon.
where's the rest of your fucking jacket?
Yeah, seriously, like, what the fuck?
You know what it is?
You know
It's like
how
I think a thread got caught in a jammed door, and he realized he was walking while it was unraveling.
From here, it looks leather. Either that or it's a denim jacket.
It looks like he's wearing a girl's jacket. I mean, not to put women down, but
Well,
like,
then-
take Leon's build and put like a scrawny 14-year-old woman in that jacket.
Then again, if you look at Attack on Titan, they have the same thing.
Trunks in Dragon Ball Z had the same thing, only his is long sleeved. His jacket stops like around the upper torso area.
I don't know why.
I never understood that fashion choice.
It doesn't even look like his zipper properly works.
No.
He struggles to put it on with the zipper.
It looks like it would choke him if you decide to zipper it up.
See? Fits perfect!
Thank God it never gets cold here.
I'm a size what the fuck.
What? I still don't get why that makes...
He also doesn't have laces.
This doesn't make any sense here, though. Apparently, the guys here don't know who we are, and yet they seem to trigger something that causes them to remember us, which kind of violates the rules of the own castle, to be honest.
All of the worlds are constructed from Sora's memories or his past experiences.
But the thing is, though, is that the people that we know in these kind of places won't remember us.
Yeah, for some fucking reason.
Right,
Yeah.
but apparently this does something to trigger that, so this can't add up.
It doesn't add up.
It's also kind of a waste of time. It's like, hey, I don't know you. Wait, yes I do. Okay, I think I do know you. Time wasted 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I wish I would just take the poo approach and be assholes about it. Why, thank you, somebody I don't know. I was like, fuck you too!
How did you know my middle name?
Sora, somebody I don't know last name. That would be a bigger untwist than Arnold Shortman.
I mean, for all Leon knows, he's probably named first name, last name from College University, visiting Traverse Town or something. I don't know.
I was going Leon because I failed because I let my girlfriend die. Who's your girlfriend?
Exactly.
Now Leon is pretty much telling us the basic functionalities of the numbers on the cards.
You know, in case you don't get how numbers work.
in case you can't comprehend math.
But he's also going to be the one that tells you about slates. How often have you played the Game Boy Advance version, Matt?
I had my fun with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I pretty much stopped at high school.
Yeah, that's just it though. Like I said, I had my fun with it, but I haven't played it since
Yeah.
high school. You're right.
We still have the card, actually.
Do you? Because I don't have it.
Yeah, I have it
Oh,
upstairs.
you're the one that has it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have it with my initials on it and shit.
Why are your initials on my game?
Remember that time in middle school? I went. Remember
Well, I
that?
guess he won't be missing this.
Remember that time during middle
That's
school?
what happened to Super
You're like
Mario
a cat
Brothers.
that pisses on everything to claim its property.
Remember that time, John? Remember when I went to that weekend-long trip in middle school?
Was it a camping trip? or
Yeah.
something like that? I think I
I brought the GBA with me, and then Mom told me to put my initials on it for some reason.
Yeah, that's where the EC came from my Pokemon games too.
Yep.
Now that I think about it. Yeah.
It sucks, I know.
Mine. Mine.
Oh, that's a nice GameCube paddle. Mine. Boy, that's a sweet PS3. Mine now.
Hey, your face looks beautiful when you're taking a shit, mine.
Yo.
Anyway.
Your face looks beautiful while you're taking a shit.
Mine.
I don't want to imagine what your Tesla's conversations were like. Maybe I was
Jesus
taking
Christ.
a dump and I thought of your face.
Oh, we got Simba.